Here we have members from Mars to Goodman Fielder, Frucor, Fonterra, all the big companies here talking with students about the career opportunities they can give young graduates here in New Zealand.
So to get into the grocery industry, if you're a graduate, for example, the best thing you can do is register with recruitment agencies, put together a qualified CV. If you need some help doing that, either do that with a professional that puts together CVs for you, or come and talk to someone like Tribe, and we'll happily work with you to make sure you're representing yourself as best as you're able.
Really look to understand what your brand is all about, you as a person, and your point of difference. Because a lot of the calls that we make on graduate programs come down to hairline calls. So really understand what makes you tick, what you enjoy, and if you enjoy what you're doing, then it naturally will shine out. And that sometimes can be that point of difference.
I think they've got to be realistic and be prepared to start, not in at ground level, but certainly at a level that gives them the opportunity to learn more about our industry, so a customer-facing or a consumer-facing role. So be prepared to get out there and get your hands a little bit dirty to understand the industry before you can expect to go into those more glamorous marketing roles or management roles.
The qualifications and background people might need to join a company like us would be any type of tertiary degree ideally, but it's not necessarily required. But a tertiary degree is helpful, and often we get people that have had a marketing or economics, accounting background, and they come and join our business, and we teach them the sales skills required.
So we've got sales representative roles that a lot of graduates have joined us through. We've also had graduates join us into supply chain project roles, and we've also had graduates join us in finance, analyst and administration roles. We do have presence on New Zealand Grad Connection, so you can see roles there, and you can also register on cokecareers.co.nz for our graduate opportunities as well.
Around mid part of the year, July through August, we'll open up a grad program, go through Grad Connect, and they can go onto the website and understand Goodman Fielder, what we're offering.
Our business is so big in terms of the number of retail formats we have, whether it be Pack and Save, New World, Foursquare, Liquorland or our wholesale world. So you could come into Foodstuffs through literally being a trolley boy or girl at a part-time job in high school. You could find your way into our business the way I did, from being a supplier to Foodstuffs. You could find your way into our business through being a grad program, or you could find your way into our business by getting onto our ownership program, having been in retail, or even just a desire to be in retail. Or the traditional manners, we've got a legal team, we've got a retail team, we've got a commercial operations team, logistics networks. So there's it's unending in terms of the number of ways you can get in.
We have a robust graduate program, and we have a really good recruiting program where we look for the best and the brightest among the talent pool that's available to us.
They've looked to FMCG and said that that might be a career option or an industry that they're interested in. Then there are lots of areas that they can enter depending on their experience. So if they've, for instance, come out of an agency, then there are lots of marketing roles, perhaps more junior than what they've been used to, but at least it gets them into the industry. And then they have got the opportunity to demonstrate their strengths and be promoted relatively quickly.